Welcome to another episode of the Round Table. Well, today we're going to talk about, let's say the topic of the day is going to be, is it possible for you to be in a meaningful relationship with someone that your friend had a previous relationship with? Fellas?
All right, so I think it's you got to take a couple of things into consideration. Like, if it's how recent of a relationship they've been in. You know what I'm saying? If it's something like last year, is it some old college shit, or even some high school shit? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know where, when. You know what I'm saying? It took place. Then you got to look at if it was something serious. You know what I'm saying? So we saying relationship. It could just be been like a little fling, or it could be like a whole couple year long relationship.
But if it was a fling, and one of your homeboys done had sex with the girl, would you want to be with somebody that your homeboy already had sex with? I know I wouldn't.
Yes, yeah. Personally, I wouldn't either. But if it say for instance, say it was something that happened 10 years ago, it just been a fling.
It don't matter to me.
But I wouldn't knock somebody else if that was, you know what I'm saying, what they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
You just saying personally.
Yeah, personally, I don't know if I can get over it. I mean, just knowing the fact that my homeboy and how close we are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if it's just an associate.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little different.
Yeah.
But I mean,
if it's a nigga I've heard of, a nigga I know, I see it passing, but don't really have no conversation with him.
Yeah, I mean, it like you said, it just depends.
All right, check us out, Sea Island Clothing. We're the official sponsor of the Brown Table. We provide t-shirts, hats, hoodies, scullies, everything has to do with the Gullah Geechee culture. Check us out, Facebook, Instagram, SeaIslandClothing.net. So there's certain things you just got to keep in mind. Like if it's just a dude, you familiar with him, you know what I'm saying? But they ain't
your partner.
Yeah.
He don't have your number, you ain't got his.
Yeah. Now if it's somebody you talk to, somebody you talk to on a regular, like I can't see, you know what I'm saying, me being with a woman that you done been with. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't do that job, man.
Yeah, I mean, to each his own, but for me, I just couldn't do it.
But it, you know.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
What, man?
You gonna have to edit this up.
What happened?
What the fuck?
If this is like, if I trying to have a serious relationship with somebody, I just can't see myself being with a woman that one of my close homeboys been with. You know what I'm saying?
Because I look at it like this. If we close friends, I wouldn't want to be with nobody.
No, you don't even have no type of attraction to that person, period.
Isn't that kind of like the bro code?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't be with somebody that your partner been in a relationship with.
Yeah.
Right.
Now,
I agree.
Now, if your partner was just sleeping with this chick and it wasn't a relationship, and this female come on to you, that person should be like, hey, man, old girl pushing up on me. You care? No, go ahead.
Hold on.
Okay.
When you say you care about what?
If all right, say a guy, say a guy has had a sexual relationship with a female.
I got that. Okay.
And this female gives his friend the indication that she wants to sleep with him too.
You ain't talking about relationship.
No,
you talking about
just sleeping together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you just
that's why I want to.
Yeah, you just be like, hey. Okay. I mean, should you let your homeboy know? I would say yeah.
I would think so too, because I mean, you can only assume that people who have a past with somebody else, they still are in some way friends.
Right.
You know, I think it's just a certain level of respect there. And even from the female standpoint too, I mean, I'm sure they would want confirmation or at least the decency for their friends to ask, hey, you know, I know you used to deal with old boy back in the day, but I know y'all not dealing with each other now, and that was years and years ago, but I'm interested in them. Do you mind if, you know, if I see what things go with him, or if I start the date, or you know, or just be truthful. Hey, I just want to hit it.
All right, well, let me get y'all opinion about something. I think I done talked to y'all cats about it before. So I'm going to put some of my laundry out there. So, my ex-wife called me one day
Oh no, don't do this.
and said that her and one of my partners, I'm talking about one of my close friends, was dealing with each other. Initially, I was like, y'all grown. That's if that's what y'all want to do, go ahead. Got off the phone. Then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? That's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Y'all still close friends, or it was
Hold
a close
on.
friend from the past?
No, we were still good friends. And
He ain't call you first.
let me get to that. So
Okay.
I called her back, and I was like, I said, you know, I was like, I appreciate you telling me, but I said, why are you the one who telling me that? Me and you not friends. That's my friend.
Right.
If anything, he should have been the one who called and told me what was going on.
He know that shit been filed. That's why.
Right. So
That's some, yeah. Dog.
so I called him,
Yeah.
and you know what, dude, man, my bad, man, such and such and such. I was like, you know, if anything, I told him, I said, if that was something that y'all wanted to do, I felt that you should have been the one to call and tell me that, because you my friend.
Right.
You was the person that I was talking to when me and her was going through our issue.
It was going to affect you the most. You were going to be the most impacted by the new relationship because it was just something you had just got out of. And like you said, he had.
I mean, this was some years after me and her done been apart.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was already remarried and everything.
Yeah.
So, and I told him, I was like, you know, being that you were my friend, you should have been the one to call and tell me what was going on. And I told him, I said, you know, y'all grown. I can't tell y'all what to do, but I'm just gonna let you know that it's messed up. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I can say.
Well, let me ask you a question. What's messed up about it, though? I mean, I'm not saying I feel one way or the other, but I'm just saying.
Because
If he had came to you and asked you, would you have still felt the same way? That's the point I'm trying to
yeah,
make.
I would have still felt the same way, because I could see if we was just two cats that knew each other, but this was my homeboy. This was like one of my closest friends.
Oh, nah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? When me and her was going through our issue and I moved out,
He was the cat.
I was staying with this cat.
Damn. He that.
And when I needed somebody to talk to, I was talking to this dude.
Man, he was too-
Hey, that's
a little
some
bit better.
foul shit right there. That's some foul shit, man. Like
That's how I feel about it.
Okay.
If he wanted to hit it after you was with her, he wanted to hit it while you was with her.
you go down.
I mean,
And that's
That's how I
that
feel.
whole
I was gonna
time.
say that the whole time.
Yeah.
That been manifested in his brain the whole
That's some
time.
foul shit.
But I mean, I'm not the type of person to hold grudges.
You shouldn't hold no grudge.
I'm not a grudge holder. I mean,
I am
you are.
bad.
Yeah, I
You
don't
hold
hold.
grudges? Oh man.
I don't hold grudges, but
They're
this
working
is
on that shit, though.
this is how I am. If you do something to me to cross me, I'll forgive you, but our relationship will never be the same.
Yeah.
I feel you. You just don't mess with him no more. You don't fuck with him no more.
Now, if I see him, it's all love. I don't have nothing against you. You know what I'm
But
saying?
he ain't coming
I
over
can't
no
fuck with
cookouts
you.
or nothing like that though.
Probably not.
Nah, I can't fuck with you. I can't.
You know what I'm saying?
I think you just crossed the line. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if that junk been years before whatever, but this was like my ex-wife.
The type
the
of
mother of my
relationship I
child.
think makes a difference too. And the mother of your child too. Oh yeah, he got fucking issues. Yeah, I mean that should never ever have happened. I mean it seemed like, you know, when anytime any of my friends when I was younger or whatever had gotten a relationship or were dealing with a chick, it was like, okay, she's gone forever.
Right.
You know.
And then like my other homeboy, you know, me and him talked about it, and he was actually more pissed off about it than me, because I was like, you know, yeah, I was pissed off at the very beginning, But like I say, I'm not a grudge holder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, me and him talked about it. We good. Like I said, the relationship won't never be like it was.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing against him.
Yeah.
It's just that, like what he pointed out. I mean, as soon as I heard that, my mom reverted back to, this what you were thinking the whole time. And now, when you put yourself in that situation to where this who you want to be with or possibly be with, and then you going to have the audacity to tell me and let me find out about this, now you got to take that into consideration when you make a decision to want to be with this person. He gonna only assume that I wanted to be with her the whole time.
I mean, I didn't think like that because, like I said, I had done moved on. I was already remarried. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I know.
That was the last thing on my mind.
But look at everything you shared with this cat. He had all the inside information to know how she is, what type of person she is, the things she, how she treated you, whether she treated you good or bad or whatever. It was like he was feeding and cataloging all this information to use it eventually for himself. I mean, I don't know the cat, man, but I'm just saying, I mean, you were wrong. The fuck?
Yeah,
I mean, what? Right or wrong?
No,
hey,
man.
For the round table, let's get that nigga a big you were wrong, nigga. You were wrong.
Yeah,
you was some, hey.
Foul for
Then
that.
And LeBron used to say, that's some fuck shit.
Yo bitch ass, 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 yo bitch ass. We don't fuck with your bitch ass.
And I would be real. I ain't care of the fact that her so much doing it.
Nah,
it
wasn't about her.
It wasn't about her.
Because that relationship been over with. You still had a relationship with my man.
Exactly.
That been your partner. That's your boy.
And don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of my close friends from like when I was younger, we may not talk like every day, but when we do talk, it's just like we talked yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how it always is with a real good friend, man.
But I mean,
yeah, man.
It is what it is.
That hurt your feelings?
A little bit.
Yeah, man.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
Because
still friends today?
I don't even know the last time I talked to him.
So
but like I said, I don't
want nothing bad to happen.
I don't have no ill will towards him.
You don't want nothing bad to happen to him. You wouldn't, but you love him, but you wouldn't want to hide a body for him.
Like I said, I don't have no ill will towards him.
You don't want to see that cat hit by a bus.
Nah, but if like I said, if I see him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna speak to him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But you can't fuck with him. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's you can be like, all right, what's up or whatever, but I'm not fucking with you no more.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm gonna be real. If I was to see him today somewhere, I'll dap him up. I'll ask him how his family doing or whatever, and after that, we just keep on moving.
Well, let's just make this clear right here, so you know. If you see him after this episode air, it might not go like that.
I mean,
why? This man know he in the wrong. He can't.
I know, but you know what?
I mean, I'm not saying nothing ill about him.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying, but how you think it might go? Hey, dap up on it. Might not go. He might not want to talk to you after this.
I mean, if that's the case, that's fine. If that's the case, that's fine. But like I said, I have no ill will toward him.
Yo, let's pause right quick. Back to the disclaimer that we didn't get a chance to actually film before. You want to hit that?
Disclaimer.
What are you talking
If you're offended by anything that we talk about on the Round Table Show, 9 times out of 10, we're probably talking about yours.
So let me ask y'all a question. So y'all all agree that it's not cool. Is there any situation or any circumstances that you could think of that where it may be okay for, your homeboy to date?
Yeah, if me and the girl dated in kindergarten or elementary school, if we was together in like elementary or middle school, and
it just gotta be so insignificant and it count.
Right, and we ain't never slept together.
Right, I think that's the key piece.
Right, and I ain't really I wasn't in love with this person.
That's another key piece too.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean
that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But if it's somebody that I was in a long-term relationship with, and we got history together, and if you're my friend, 9 times out of 10, every relationship have problems.
Right.
So when we having problems, I probably done talked to you about it.
Right. That's human nature. We go to the closest person we have.
What's long term? Because these days some relationships only last a year. Is that long term to you?
In a year, I think people develop feelings in a year.
If you date somebody for a year, is it cool for your home? If you only date somebody, because you said long term, Pat. So if you only date somebody for a year, is it cool for your homeboy to?
Well, he said a year. I don't think a time limit matter when you're talking about feelings. When when people are emotionally involved.
Okay.
I just think that if you're my close friend, that would be the last thing on your mind.
Exactly. That's the whole point.
To come behind me to deal with somebody that I dealt with.
Yeah. There's plenty of women out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why it got to be that one?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. But you know what I'm
just
saying?
Just because she's convenient don't mean that she's the one.
What you've been saying, back to your question, Joe, I think if it's been like a long period of time since it happened, and if it was a situation where we weren't serious,
that's different.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
If it was
we ain't been serious.
But they slept together?
If me and the girl slept together?
If you and the girl slept together and it wasn't serious, and your homeboy wanted to have a relationship with her. Remember, the topic is having a meaningful relationship.
Yeah, I'm good with it. Just know that.
But I think so.
See,
let me ask y'all.
You probably gonna be good with it.
Yeah, just know.
Because it wasn't meaningful for you. It wasn't.
I know what you're
But let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. If your homeboy did want to date this particular person, would you want them to come to you and
ask for some advice? Be like, hey, she like this.
No.
Hey, do this. Look here, do this right now.
See, that's where the issues come in at.
I think
hey, no, for real, man. Like, that's your homeboy. Hey, you done been with her? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Joe. Hey. Dog, how that conversation gonna go? Be like, hey, yo, she still do that little...
I mean, but look at it from a female perspective. We can't get that perspective. We can only assume that the shit would be odd for them too. Their homegirl come, hey, I know you used to deal with Daryl or whatever, and, shit. I'm digging that cat. You mind about push up on it? You're like, girl, however they talk. You know what I'm saying? You can imagine the things they say.
Yeah, you're right.
But men, I think with men, certain things come into play. The type of relationship, if it was just like a fling or something that was real insignificant, I could understand that men not, giving the okay or not feeling any type of way. But if it came down to somebody that they were in a relationship with, or have some type of emotional attachment, or a serious sexual relationship, something just really where they were really close, him and the other female, I think he'd probably be offended. And then would he give him the blessing?
Right.
He may give him the blessing after he said, well, that's what you want to do, that's fine. But I think that's kind of fucked up that you coming at me.
Let me go back to something you said. I think that men and women look at this in totally different ways. Because I think a woman, if her homegirl was with somebody, she know if that dude ain't about nothing. So why would she want to put herself in that situation? But it ain't always that situation, because it could be the homegirl been doing the dude wrong. It might have been a good dude, and the female did him wrong, and she was like, well, one person's trash is another person's treasure.
A lot in doubt. There we go. That's another point to this whole topic right here. Some people say one man or one woman's trash is another person's treasure. Those are the ones that I feel it take a real strong-minded person that can forgive and overlook a whole lot to be able to engage in a situation like that with one of their friends.
X.
Yeah, let me tell you. To me, it depends on what part of the relationship I'm involved with, right? So, if I'm the guy who actually slept with the girl, and you want to, you know what I'm saying, talk to her down the line, hey, that's cool with me. But I can't be the guy who, you know what I'm saying?
You can't be on the receiving.
Nah, I can't be on the guy who getting, you know what I'm saying, the
You
girl
can't be
after
the
you
second
done.
option.
Yeah, that couldn't be me, dog.
No, regardless if it was years and years, 15 years ago.
I don't care, man.
I feel you, cause
yeah.
I couldn't be.
Nah,
I couldn't be with any female that one of my close friends was
Right.
with.
And you talking in back to the ball, you talking about a guy that's your close friend.
Yeah.
So what if you
Okay.
didn't know and you didn't find out until after you had already married?
That's some bullshit right there.
That's
Dog.
your friend is wrong.
Dog, everybody
Why
dog,
didn't you marry her
Shit.
without telling her, hey, look, I need to let you know.
And she ain't say nothing either, and you gonna that's some
they,
bullshit
yeah,
all around.
they
there,
both
man.
wrong for that.
That's some best man.
Yeah.
That's some that's some secrets. That's hey, that's some secrets that shouldn't be kept.
Dog, for real, like, yeah. I don't know, man. How you survive that shit, dog? You don't know till after everything that happened?
So me and Pat was talking about what if it's a situation where your homeboy has passed away and the friend is there, not necessarily there trying to hook up with her,
but just looking
being
out for
that
his friend's
emotional
family.
strength for her, and then the connection just ends up happening.
Dog, you can't do that shit, man.
So it's still a no-go.
No, you can't.
This
do
is
that,
some
man.
lines you just don't cross.
Damn.
Some lines you just don't cross. I mean, I don't think
Your
you be
homeboy passed away.
Yeah, so this is what me and this cat was talking about.
And
We
go into a little bit more detail.
so we was saying, cause we was talking about this whole thing right here, and then we was like, you know, he asked me, he was like, so say your homeboy passes away, and he leaving behind a wife and one or a couple kids,
Okay.
and as a friend, you should want to make sure that your homeboy family's straight.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I understand that.
You come by and check on them
Right.
from time to time, and not so much you pushing up on her, but being that you're there for her and her time. You know, when when she going through her emotional, you know, she just lost, you know, her husband, and she, you know, and she just what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know, but you pretty much saying that she
You
pretty
pretty
much
much saying
initiates, you know what I'm saying, the whole...
She just begins to catch feelings because this man has been there for her
Because
and the kids.
Yeah.
Because he's coming around and
That's-
being there where the...
Just making sure that the kids straight. Well, what I said,
Yeah, let me hear what you said.
I said that I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Even if she tried to come on to me, I would be like, nah, I can't do that.
Nah.
Because if I'm coming to check on my homeboy family, that means that we was real close.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't do that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you can't do that shit, man.
And even if she came on to me and I told her, you know, that's just not something that I can do, that's not going to stop me from doing what I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I feel that that's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it happens though. I'm sure it's happened on several occasions.
Where
I don't know any situation where it happened, but I'm just saying I'm
Where-
sure that it has
where
happened.
like friends, one person passed away, and the friend ended up ending up with the the deceased family,
Right.
so to speak.
Man, look,
I'm sure it happened.
it's possible because it happens when somebody don't pass away soon. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes, you're right.
I'm
yeah.
sure it is possible.
Yeah, even if they just separated or they
Yeah.
stopped dealing with each other, same situation we're talking about now.
Yeah,
about
man.
now. It do happen, but I think in any case it's still wrong.
Yeah.
If that's your friend, it's
Right.
just the whole thing is that y'all friends.
And it's just some certain lines you don't cross.
Yeah,
That's
man.
it. Now, when it comes down to this, like you said, associates, that's just somebody who you just cordial with. They ain't your ride or die homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they don't count. They
Yeah.
don't count.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
When I go for men and female,
Yeah.
we talking about both.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you, I don't have a lot of friends. I have a lot of associates, but I don't have a lot of people that I actually consider to be my friends.
Them niggas better watch out there.
Huh?
No, I'm just tripping.
Yeah.
I said your associates better watch out there.
And I mean, like I say, because this is something my father taught me as a child. He used to always tell me, you know what I'm saying? Anytime me and my brother used to go somewhere, he'd tell us, be careful of your surroundings. He ain't been talking about the place where we've been going, you know, our surroundings in that way. He was talking about the people around us. You know what I'm saying? Because he used to always tell me, everybody who smile up in your face ain't your friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody who you be hanging with,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Be careful. They might not have your best intentions at heart.
Yeah.
So that's why I say I have a lot of associates, but it's not a whole lot of people that I can say are my friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Because friends just don't do that.
yeah, that's pretty much that's what it come down to, man. If it's your partner, your homeboy, y'all tight, you know, it's just off limits.
And y'all done did dirt together. Y'all done you know,
certain stuff off limits, regardless of time and relationship. That shit don't even matter. If that's your partner, that shit is off limits. Now, in the event that y'all just some associate and it's been a while or whatever, I mean, go for it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's free reign at that point.
Yeah. You don't even have to get permission.
Yeah.
Because if they your friend, you know they your friend.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I know. I just can't be on this.
Well, my final thought is this right here. When in the beginning we talked about certain things to take in consideration. Well, when you consider yourself to be somebody's friend, like, you know, they ride or die, homeboy, homegirl, or whatever, it really shouldn't be no thought process, because as soon as it comes known that your friend is involved with you know, this female or male, whatever, regardless of what the case may be, that person automatically becomes off limits forever.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be no thought process, well, they only been dating for a day, or
Yeah.
they only went out a couple of times, or they never really had sex, whatever. All that shit irrelevant. The fact that y'all friends mean more than anything. So
I agree with that.
yeah, you see what I'm saying? So it ain't no thought process in that. But I think that when we mentioned that in the beginning, that pertains to people more so who need a thought process before they actually want to do it, regardless of what the other person say. They may give them the respect of asking them and see how they feel about it, but we all know people gonna do what they want to do regardless, right? So before somebody come to you and say, hey, like your homeboy, I guarantee you, man, I ain't even bashing him. I guarantee you, he probably said, you know what, we've been friends for a long time. I wonder how he gonna feel about this, but I know I really feel this way about her, or this is what I really want to do. So that's the thought process he probably went through. They, you know, they ain't together. He might not have liked her, you know, anymore since they divorced, or whatever the case may be. That thought process, this is my opinion, come into play when that person really wants to do it and it's important to them, so they gonna bring this to their friend, or who they thought they were their real friend. That's my take on it.
I think you said enough.
Enough said. Yeah. So we out on the round table. That's it.
All right.
A platinum production, man.